पळय तुम्ही जाणा आमी पिलेन सिटिजन्स फोरम हेच्या आदी पासून आमचे पिलेन कोमुनिदादीच्यो खूब भानगडी दॅट इज स्कॅम्स लँड ग्रॅबिंग तुमच्या मुखार आमी हाडून दवरलेलें आसा. आतां हें प्रेस कॉन्फरन्स आमी घेता कित्याक आमकां कळोन येयला दॅट आनीक भानगडी केलेल्यो आसा म्हूण स्पेशली ऑर्चर्ड झोनान ह्यूज ट्रॅक्स ऑफ लँड. For example, one that is measuring around 20,000 square meters in survey number 90/1 part of Marra Pilerne village, 20,000 square meters of land has been sold at the rate of 100 rupees to an owner for cashew factory. Now whether it is cashew liquor factory or cashew nut factory and all आमकां कांय खबर ना, but आमचे 20,000 square meters of land is sold at the rate of 100 rupees. Black and white an हांगा सगळें आसा. कोमुनिदादी निकलां पळय तें. And what is astonishing to note, the land, like I said, is orchard land. The revenue department has passed this, the TCP has passed this, the collector has passed this, the panchayat, because all of them have passed it, of course, has given granted license. Now what is surprising to note, on the RTI we have got the whole file. तुमकां प्लॅन दाखयता आमी प्लॅन. तुमी हांगा तर पळयशा, this whole area which is marked in green is supposed to be the 20,000 square meters given for small scale industry, cashew factory, 20,000. आणि तेणे construction of proposed factory म्हणून proposed construction of the factory म्हणून हे पळय हांगा construction दाखयलां आनी हे फायल पास केले तेणें प्लॅन्स. म्हाका विचारूंक जाय, तेका तर गरज आसली फकत 500 मेत्रांची, हांगासर पासून तेका सेटबॅक धरून 500 मेत्रांची. 100 रुपयांनी कोमुनिदादीन 20,000 स्क्वेअर मिटर तेका कित्याक विकले पळय ते. यू डोंट नीड 20,000 स्क्वेअर मिटर्स फॉर स्मॉल स्केल इंडस्ट्री, and that too at the rate of 100 rupees. Another thing, like I said, is the Comunidade has granted this. In the same survey number in Marra, survey number 90/1 part, another computer factory has been granted possession of land for 35,000 square meters. 35,000 square meters at the rate of 157 rupees. Again to start small scale industry. What I want to bring to the note, and these files have been passed by the revenue department, like I said, so the government is involved in this. Now what we are saying is, it is an orchard zone. According to the 2001 plan, it is orchard land. If the Comunidade and the government is sanctioning, because the Comunidade is granting to private parties like this to start industrial estates, why doesn't the government close down the IDC? ही IDC हा पळय ती कित्याक? GIDC, the Goa Industrial Development Corporation, कित्याक कोमुनिदादी ग्रांट करता कोणाकूय आनी कितल्याय रेटीक. आमचे लँड, आमच्या गांवचे लँड तांकां जाय पळय तांकां, आनी गव्हर्मेंट सायन मारता फायलींचेर. सो द गव्हर्मेंट इज हँड इन ग्लव इन ऑल दीज स्कॅम्स. इट इज नॉट इवन इन इंडस्ट्रियल. पिलेन इंडस्ट्रियल एस्टेट हा पळय तितून कित्याक लँड ना? पिलेन इंडस्ट्रियल एस्टेटीन आमी बोब मारीत आसा की ते सगळे मार्बल डंप यार्ड केला म्हूण फातरांचे थिंगा, तो धुल्लो जाता आमकां. आं आनी बरे बरे सुवातो आहा पळय त्यो पळय हांगा कोमनिदाद इंडस्ट्रियल एस्टेटी स्टार्ट करूंक लागल्या. तर why do we need the GIDC in Goa? I am requesting the government to please close down the GIDC, let the Comunidades grant them land for industrial estates wherever they want, because it is their land. It is Comunidad land, no? Government to म्हणटलो Comunidad land to. Government कडेन गोंयान 1 square meter of land ना आपणाचो own. आमकां हें कळल्या उपरांत आमचे खूब हांगा गांवचे भाव आहा गांवकार who have applied for plots for more than past 15 years, 17 years, and they have not been granted plots. Plots have been made. In the last Gram Sabha in February, on 17th February this year, the Gram Sabha took an anonymous decision with the Sarpanch, Deputy Sarpanch, Panch members, all the Panch members supported it, all along with the full Gram Sabha, saying that if the Comunidad has so much of land to sell to outsiders who are not from our village at the rate of 100 rupees, the next time Comunidad comes out with plots for sale, it should first make adequate notices, publish announcements, everything in the village. So let the villagers buy it first. We don't need outsiders coming and filling a village. हे कित्याक म्हणूंक सोदता तेका लागून आमी रेजोल्यूशन पास केलां. हे कोमनिदादीक धाडलां आमी, चीफ मिनिस्टराक धाडटले, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर ऑफ कोमनिदाद धाडटले हू इज ऑल्सो हँड इन ग्लव, गव्हर्नराक धाडटले हू इज सपोज टू बी इन चार्ज ऑफ ऑल द कोमनिदाद, बट ही स्लिपींग ओवर एवरीथिंग. कित्याक तुमी जाणा लास्ट मंथ फाटल्या दिसांनी आमी व्हडलो स्कॅम काडलोलो, where even an under secretary and the administrator of Comunidade, who's one and the same person, was involved in this scam. म्हयनो देड म्हयनो जावन गेलो, अजून गव्हर्मेंटाचो कांयच जबाब ना, कांयच उतर ना, कांयच इन्क्वायरी ना. कितें चलता पळय तें. Secondly, what we are saying is the government came out with an amendment to the code of Comunidade saying that government servants should be granted Comunidade land. Government servants can buy. Fine. Problem is, who are the government servants getting the plots? If you check, we can give you records of Pilerne Comunidade, where Delhi Babus, South Indians, government officials, fine, they are government servants. But what I am saying is, when they come here as government servants, they are coming to work here as government, not settle down in Goa. And government has enough of government quarters to put these people up in the government quarters, so that when they finish their term of office in Goa, they go back to wherever they are transferred or back to their villages, not settle down in Goa. And on that resolution, we have also mentioned that needy villagers, you might not be a Gaonkar, because in the village where I stay in Pilerne, my grandfather lived in Pilerne, my father lived in Pilerne, I am living in Pilerne, my children, my eldest son is 18 years old, is still living in Pilerne. 4 generations. There are some families who might have more. If we are not Gaonkars, we are here for more than 150 years, we are living in this village. And we are more part and parcel of the Pilerne community than the so-called Gaonkars who come here only once a year from all over the world to only take the zone and go. They are not bothered what is happening in the village. It is we villagers who are looking and taking care of the village. So that is why these resolutions have been passed in the Gram Sabha, to tell that government servants of Pilerne will get plots in Pilerne. Needy villagers, homeless villagers who need will get plots, because there are a few Gaonkars who are in the committees. Election time बहुत चोड भानगडी चलता इलेक्ट जावन येवपाक, कित्याक वल्ले चोरूंक मेवता म्हूण. हांगासर आमच्या गांवचे भाव आहा, कोणे 1997 प्लॉट अप्लाय केलोलो अजून मेळोंक ना ताका आनीक कोणें प्लॉट अप्लाय केलोलो तेणी सांगलें ताका तुज्या कजनाक आमी प्लॉट दिला ताका लागून तुका प्लॉट मेळचो ना बट वी नो फॉर अ फॅक्ट विथ प्रूफ दॅट कमिटी मेंबर्स हॅव गॉट इन देयर फॅमिली 3-4 प्लॉट्स एट अ शॉट एके फावटी 3-4 प्लॉट दिलेले आहात तांकां अलॉट जाता आनी 100 तर प्लॉट कोत्ता कोमुनिदाद आमची 3 वा 4 आमच्या गांवच्या भावांक दितले उरलेले 96 प्लॉट गव्हर्मेंट सर्वंटांक वयतात and the needy people who are there in the village are not getting these plots. I want the governor, I want the government, because the government is involved, they have taken over the comunidades. The comunidad in itself is a total separate entity which had its own laws and ruled by its own self. Now the panchayats came and the government took over everything. So either close down the comunidad or stop the panchayats, or the government should not close the IDC. कित्याक ओल्ले जालें म्हणटोच 20-30 हजार स्क्वेअर मिटर एक सिंगल पार्टीक दिले येद्दे हे फॅक्टरी बांदपाक प्लॅनाचेर येद्दी जमीन कित्याक जाय तुका आमचे मेन डिमांड इज वी आर की तुमच्याय गांवांनी तर वहें जाता तुमच्याय गांवांनी तर वहें जाता resolution pass kora and we will pressurize the government to see that the villagers first get land in their own village. The villagers should get first because the villagers are the ones living in the village and looking after the village, not these outsiders who are coming and settling down here. And if the Comunidade can sell plots of land, huge tracts of land, for 100 and 157, villagers cannot afford. आम्ही ग्राम सभेन सांगला आम्ही 200 रुपया फारीक करूंक रेडी आहा म्हणून ते ग्राम सभेक रेझोल्युशन ना म्हणून सांगला व्हॅल्यू ते पारीकरान सांगला चीफ मिनिस्टरान इतलो शिंकलोलो आसून गुरुतपणा उलयता पळय तो ग्राम सभा धोत्तात कित्याक तुमी पंचायतूक कितें जाय पळय ते डिसिजनां घेवन न्हू वाय आर यू कॉलिंग द ग्राम सभा फॉर द ग्राम सभा मिटींग पंचायती बंद करना जाल्यार मूर्ख भाशेन उलयता तो रेझोल्युशन ग्राम सभेचें न्हू म्हणजे कितें ग्राम सभा इज वॉट इज सुप्रीम अकॉर्डिंग टू द पंचायती राज एक्ट एट ग्रास रूट लेवल द ग्राम सभा इज सुप्रीम एंड द ग्राम सभा इज द वन हू elects the punch members, so the punch members cannot do what they want just because these ministers in Goa are doing what they want once they elected. Why we have taken this press conference? For the past 7-8 years we are fighting, or we are asking the Comunidade in Pilerne to give us land for garbage treatment plant. The panchayat has requested, put an application for 10,000 square meters of land. Comunidade म्हणटा आमच्या कडेन जागो ना तुमकां दिवपाक. This is why the Gram Sabha is supreme. कित्याक once you are elected तुमकां जाय पळय तशें जाता. So what we are saying is you have 20,000, 35,000 square meters of land to give outsiders in orchard zone to start industries, but at the rate of 100 rupees, but you don't have 10,000 square meters for the welfare of the village. What are the Gaonkars doing? What is the meaning of Comunidade? What is the meaning of Gaonkari system? This is what we are asking. 25-30 वर्सां जालीं आमी फुटबॉल ग्राउंड मागता फुटबॉल ग्राउंड आमच्या गांवांत मागता Comunidade म्हणटा आमच्या कडेन लँड ना प्रायवेट फुटबॉल क्लबांक 1 लाखा वयर 1.5 लाख स्क्वेअर मिटर दिवपाक लँड आहा तांकां गांवच्या भुरग्यांक घेवपाक लँड ना तांकां आणि तो सांगता ग्राम सभा हॅज नो राईट. Here, I will hand you over 2 of Gaonkar's brothers from our village. This is my neighbor. He lives in the next ward. They will tell you their personal experiences about how they are not getting plots.
I've been to the was capital.
The attorney is one. Now this was in 2005-2007. That time the attorney was somebody else. At present, that is what I'm saying. This is given in 2006 and 2007. Yes, but we have come to know about it now because the plans have been put in the panchayats. All this is being done underhand. That is why we said next time if the Comunidade.
Now the construction is all in that?
No, not yet started.
Nothing.
What are the
It is given to Mr. Antonetto J. D'Souza from Kalangut for Kaju factory.
Is it local?
He's not a local, he's from Kalangut. And here, Tahira Computers Private Limited, one Mr. Milind Kulkarni, we don't know who he is. So, 200 रुपयांनी and 150 रुपयांनी मेळत लोकांक आमचे गांवचे precious land. Goa is the smallest state in India.
2006 and
7.
ज्या तरेन आतां पॉलान सांगलें अशा प्रकारची रेजोल्युशनां आमच्या पेनानूच न्हय तर आख्ख्या गोंयभर पास करपाची आज गरज आसा. पेनच्या लोकांक आजून जागो मेळूंक ना घर बांदपाक. खूब जाण अशे निडी पीपल आसा तांकां आज जागे जाय म्हणून ह्या प्रकारचे आज आमी रेजोल्युशन हे ग्रामसभेन पास केल्लें आसा. आनी येता ते 19 तारखेर हे सगळे गांवचे लोक ग्रामसभेक येवन आपल्या जाग्या खातीर क्लेम करपाचे आसा. ताका लागून हांव आख्ख्या गोंयकारांक सांगता की अशी प्रकारची तुमची रेजोल्युशनां तुमच्या ग्रामसभेक तुमी मांडून पास करून घेवची आनी जे निडी पीपल आसा तांकां जागे मेळून दिवचे.
आनी तुमचे लँड तुमकां धरचें.